Ecclesiastes 1. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What do people gain from all their labors, at which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south and turns to the north. Round and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, yet the sea is never full. To the place the streams come from, there they return again. All things are wearisome, more than one can say. The eye never has enough of seeing, nor the ear its fill of hearing. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Is there anything of which one can say, "Look, this is something new"? It was here already, long ago. It was here before our time. No one remembers the former generations, and even those yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow them. I've always read these words like drinking a glass of water. Only when I remember. No shame. Normal. Simple. Uncomplicated. And it does what a glass of water does to me. Something, but indistinct. My finger couldn't point it out because my eyes couldn't see the whole of it. But seeing that I'm not dead probably meant that the glass of water has been doing its trick. But today, the words called my name in my consciousness so loudly when my thoughts mirrored its message. I have been thinking, meaningless, meaningless. Is everything really meaningless? I've been stuck in the abyss of this thought for a while now. Ever since my house arrest began, my tireless feet that would conquer miles a day were all of a sudden glued to a cold, concrete floor. And my mouth that would feed the satisfaction of many ears day and night was all of a sudden demoted to a part-timer's hours. And my ears that would witness many broken people were all of a sudden cut 3/4 of its service time. And all of these were indicators of inequality, inability, and unavailability. But the question of in what sense is for another writing. Ah, yes, house arrest. I heard and read it's the same case for half of the population because the other half lived on house arrest all their lives. Do they love it? That is a question. But as for me, it is pure strife. My body stopped excessive activity, so my mind took over. The same way that my limbs would move here and there pre-house arrest, did my mind move since the beginning of the second week of detention. No shut eye, no break time, she remained active. Even when my body surrendered and pleaded, she pushed through the limits, even to the point of breaking something internally. And one of the things she pondered on was meaningless, meaningless. The was, the is, and the is to come, are they really meaningless? Everything? 16 years of education, was it meaningless? Relationships throughout the years, friends, family, acquaintances, strangers with stories, hard-earned awards and recognition, reputation, even moments of helping and contributing to humanity? Are they meaningless? fighting for causes and justice, breathing inspiration, dreams, goals, aspirations, hours and hours of hard work, speaking encouragement, receiving encouragement, sadness, happiness, tears, laughter, spoken words, unspoken words, feelings. Are all of these things meaningless? My mind went back and forth to see if she left anything behind. And like a realtor tending to a lord, she kept saying, "How about this? How about that?" Relentlessly, she scavenged through my history, but all were declined and branded meaningless, meaningless. If all were meaningless, what then is left to life? And with no trace of dawn breaking, my mind finally relented. And for the first time in many weeks, she met peace. It was the perfect time for his arrival. Peace talked. He sat down with her, comforted her, cradled her, even listened to her, stayed with her. In the opening and in the closing of his mouth, my mind was satisfied. She took everything in and kept it well. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Utterly meaningless. Everything is meaningless. Upon meeting with peace, I realized that everything is meaningless except for one thing, and that everything is meaningless, so that that one thing would have meaning and be named the beautiful name, meaningful.